wanna be king.
Oh my God.
When he said king and it was like,
I wanna be king.
I literally
was
just
like,
It's like, I wanna be king.
Yeah.
hi, this is Chris.
And sis.
Sarah. That's not how you do it. Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're Chris and Sis. And these are our buddy pals, fellow army gang over here.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Bao.
And I'm Maya.
Yay!
Yay! Yay for guests! Yay!
My heart's beating.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
We're
totally.
recording,
I'm fine.
We're recording.
And we are here
Is
today.
over there.
Mom is here for moral
Ooh,
support.
I keep touching it.
Yeah, quit touching shit.
Okay.
Okay, but we are here today.
To watch BTS Map of the Soul 7 Interlude Shadow Comeback trailer.
Yes.
All of that. What
All
she
of that.
said.
Too excited right now.
I was really far from
We
the
waited
thing. I hope it
12
picked up.
hours for this shit. Sorry. Can
We
I swear?
have.
Can I swear?
Yeah, you
Okay.
swear.
Yeah, we waited.
Swear.
Swear?
We waited 12 hours. Literally, we waited 12 hours. It's 9:12 right now.
Yeah, yeah. We waited all day, and then they got here, and I still wasn't ready. So, okay.
A lot of
Okay.
technology, man.
Are we ready?
Yeah, no. But sure.
Okay. 3, 2. Are we ready?
Nope. I was just gonna say, remember to lean in.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Shit. No. Oh, wait. Okay.
Let's pray everything's working. That's our biggest
Oh.
worry right now.
I'm so scared.
But I'll forget in about 22 seconds.
Okay. Fuck me.
Oh.
This better get the fuck out of here, though. I swear to God.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Wait.
Vomit. What is that? Blood? What is that? Help.
Lipstick.
A mirror.
What is this voice that he's doing right now?
Oh my God.
Fucking kill me.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we just?
Woo! Woo!
Hey. Why is it?
I am
The cell phone's looking up, y'all. Oh.
shook it.
Whoa.
Okay. Now. Okay.
Wow! Wow!
Woo! Smart, smart.
I'm fine.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Wow. Gosh. Look at him.
Yoongi!
Shaggy Yoongi.
We have two questions.
Wait,
Was he singing?
wait. He's like singing.
And he's also wearing
singing.
J-Hope's fucking
Is
thing.
that vest? Okay, second of all, I cannot process like 90% of what just happened. Like, we might need to go back a second time. But I also think we need to turn up just a little bit.
Okay.
Just turn up just a little bit. Because there we go.
Okay,
What
I'm
just
okay.
happened?
Should we go back just a little? Let's go back just a little.
Just
like,
yeah,
just a little.
Go when he.
Wait, you can do an arrow. Arrow. You can do your arrow. You can do your
I'm
arrow.
not going to do the arrow because I'm going to fuck it up.
Just start from the beginning.
No.
Seriously.
No.
Let's start here.
You're
Well,
okay.
we can rewatch the whole thing again. So, okay.
A little bit further.
Like that?
Keep going.
It's like right there.
Okay.
Sure. Right there. That's great.
Okay, we're ready. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! Sorry, that was such a weird.
My eyes are watery.
Oh my God.
He's so hot.
This right here.
Wow.
Right here.
And then become
That-
a monster.
You just said vertigo.
Ooh.
That
Gosh.
I can't.
Ah! Mom, you kicked the mic.
God
You
damn it,
kicked
Mom.
the mic. You're not even in the frame.
Back up.
so excited.
Okay, hold on. We gotta listen again. We gotta hear that again.
Why am
Right
I
when it
so
drops.
watery?
Right before it drops.
I'm watery.
I'm really struggling to like pay attention to the lyrics. 'cause I
Don't
know
look at the
they're,
lyrics.
like,
Just
bomb
look at the
right now.
visuals. Just look at the visuals.
We'll go back for lyrics.
Can you turn lyrics off? Look at this outfit!
Oh my god. Okay, let's just appreciate.
Someone talked to
for just a
Hobie.
second.
He talked to Hobie. He's like, I think everyone died with your turtleneck, jacket thing. So that's what I'm gonna wear. Okay. I'm good. His little inhale or exhale.
Yes.
Do you hear that though?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, the crown, the wings.
I've got chills.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh. Now
Okay,
I
that
am
tone.
too. Ah!
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Oh my god. Wow.
He's like, I
when he
wanna-
says
I wanna be
Oh my
king.
god. He said
Woo!
king. When he said king, and it was like.
I wanna be
I
king.
literally
It was
just
like-
He's
got
like, I want to
slayed.
be king.
Can we just
got slayed.
his
bass?
tone though?
Oh my god.
This
okay.
is giving me like Seesaw when that first came out, and I like lost my shit because he started singing, and I was like, "What is this?"
Woo! Look at that.
Okay.
I wanna be roused. I want it on mine. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna go win. I wanna be left.
What is
fuck?
this?
He's going hard right now.
Do you?
Okay, are you late too?
Yeah, right.
Oh, hi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, squishy, Yoongi.
Dark hair.
Oh
Whoa.
my God. What is happening? What is happening? This is a
It
trip.
makes me think of when they're caught into the airport and everything.
Yes.
In their fucking face.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Headband. Hello, headband. Woo! Okay.
Wow.
Holy shit.
8.
Okay.
Neck.
He's looking at himself.
Oh gosh.
I have so many opinions. The fuck?
What does it take?
No. What?
No,
is
no
happening?
one cares.
Nobody cares. No. Okay. Opinions, and then rewatch. So. Oh.
I'm speechless. Can't even.
Oh.
It fits his aesthetic, but it's almost like because you see him looking at himself.
Himself,
So you
right.
see him as Yoongi, probably looking at
SUGA.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like
Mhm.
almost this whole.
And there's a
like,
lot of
but
reflection
he's also
going
in
on.
the
Well,
crowd.
and I see that, and I go, okay, so if you like what I caught of the lyrics, at least initially, is I want to be rich, I want to be a rap star, I want to be the king, right? So he's saying this,
Yep.
like I want,
That's the
want,
dream.
and then
he's
the
like, what I
imagery
wanna be.
Is opposite
is
of that.
opposite. Is almost like here's
Yes.
the cost, though. Here's what comes with fame.
Yep.
Here's what
It's
comes
the
with
shadow
It's
side.
the
of
shadow.
fame.
It's the dark side.
Yeah.
It's the dark side of fame.
Everybody
Because-
wants me. Everyone's
Yep.
touching me. Everyone's in my space, kind of thing. That's
Oh,
what it makes me
man.
think of.
But also, like, it's
Oh,
interesting,
I
I-
wanna hug him.
Right. I want to understand the door scene better.
That's very.
Because it looks like a blood,
haunting.
blood haunt scene
Yeah.
on those doors, and then you have all these people in black outside of the doors.
So
That's
How many?
So,
Were there
I
6
don't-
others?
there were a lot of people.
There are
in
a
front
lot.
of the
No,
other
no.
doors.
When
hallway.
when they first
Started.
when
When
he
they
first walked in,
It
I
was
feel like
even.
it was
Even.
3 and
Was it?
3 on each side, and then
It
he
was
was at the
even in
end
the
of the hallway.
So it's representing the members,
Okay.
having it
Possibly.
be 7 people.
And then
have
I
to
like
look.
that. Who was the one who just said it's like him looking at himself? Yoongi
It's
looking
him
up at
looking
SUGA.
himself.
And I
Right.
think that's something that
The
RM has
shadow
talked
is
about
looking
too.
at his persona.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because if you notice at the end, he disappears.
Yeah.
Like, Yoongi looking at
Yeah.
SUGA, like he
just-
disappears.
he-
Like,
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one again.
That's
And I
some
want
good
to
stuff.
pay
Oh,
attention to
yeah.
the lyrics too.
I want to be able to watch the lyrics more and not just the visuals, but I know I'm going to get wrecked by the visuals.
But I mean, also
Holy
too,
God.
like when you think about it too, like
What? You think
like just the idea of like I want to be this, I want to be that. Like within himself, he wants to be on top.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to be
He
on
wants
top.
it.
It's almost like like introverts, like you want to do something, you want to
Right.
be this, you want to be
And
that.
you're battling yourself
but then
a
you're
little
always
bit. Yeah.
battling between yourself because
It's not
it's
your.
hard for you to do that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's pay attention to the lyrics.
Accuracy.
Oh.
Okay. And his voice.
Oh, everything.
The-
You get
Girl, when he said
everything of
king,
it.
I was just like, I'm good.
And I'm done.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. 6.
Got him. Just.
I bet you
Nice
that's each
No,
one.
there's 8.
No, there's 8.
Oh.
There's more.
Yeah.
Damn. But still,
I was
that's
hoping.
so interesting.
This is very graphic.
And he's because right now he's Yoongi
Yeah.
in the black.
He's
and then
starting.
the mirror switches him
to
to
SUGA
SUGA.
when he's on
It
stage.
almost reminds me of BTS World when in the beginning where he's like literally like, "Hi, I'm Yoongi." Like
Yeah.
almost like in the black, like he's just showing.
Yup. And then the mirror.
Oh,
Yep. Oh, I want to be a rap star.
Like he's telling himself this probably.
Mhm.
maybe.
Yes.
It's a reflection.
It's a reflection.
But wait,
This
but
is deep.
does the
It's
mean
cut.
breaking means at that point it's breaking?
Well, it broke. It was broken, but it built upward.
Well,
But
it breaks again later, though.
It breaks again later.
But I wonder if
Right.
that's part of that
See?
is like
It
seeing
like
through to the like it's like the shadow
like
and
breaking,
stuff.
or is it breaking down the barrier
To love
between the
yourself.
two.
people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like accepting
Mhm.
both parts of yourself. Oh.
I wanna be the top.
So this is his image of himself.
This is SUGA.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna be rich.
Like what he's got.
This
to
is
build.
interesting too. This scene with like
This
where
is
you see the
blood, sweat, and
hands.
tears.
It feels very blood, sweat, and
Yep.
tears, doesn't it?
In that
And
one room that he
also-
was in when he was doing the blindfold on Jimin.
Yeah.
It feels very
Yeah.
much like
And
that. 'Cause
the
it was
highlight
above.
behind him,
Yep.
y'all, there's like this glow that comes up from beneath, and he's got his arms out. It almost appears like
Angelic.
wings. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
It seems like he's
Oh.
like yes.
But I feel like too, it's also his dreams. Like it's
Uh-huh.
everything, the things inside
Yeah.
of him. that makes him
Absolutely.
But interesting that there's
Illuminate.
shadow hands too later, which is almost creepy. That you
It's
see
a
them
little
pressing.
haunting.
It's a little yeah.
Well, same with the blood on the walls or whatever that is.
The Are You
What are
Late
the-
Too?
They
keeps
keep
flashing.
referencing "Okay, are you late too?" or "Oh, are you late too?"
I wanna go win. I wanna be
Oh
See?
yeah.
Oh, Are You Late Too? They keep referencing that. You're right. 'Cause
There's a lot of reflection stuff going on.
Yeah,
A
a
lot.
maybe there's a lot of like who he used to be, and it's like he finally is reaching this by cracking through with those dreams.
His barriers.
and barriers.
Yes. Shadow.
See.
Ugh.
Creepy.
Shadow at my feet.
They almost look like they're not trying to get in, but going down.
I think that's.
I know. It's just interesting to me that it's almost like what
Yeah.
is in the upside down.
This does look like the upside down.
I mean, it can also like reflect like the fears.
The
Also
fears.
trying.
That's
to,
what it makes me
Yeah.
think of.
Like try to
Cloud
like cloud it away or try to shadow it. You know, like
Mhm.
all this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh. Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh.
those lyrics though. People say there's splendor in that bright light,
Yeah.
but my growing shadow shows me and
Swallows
me
me.
and becomes a monster.
Whoa.
The fear
He's
of
fighting.
fame. Like
He's
fear-
fighting.
Yes. Wow.
This-
First of all,
Oh!
also the visuals.
But also too,
Well-
might also want to say like he might be saying like
They're
like,
growing
I'm
bigger and
becoming,
bigger.
like it's bigger,
he's
bigger. But
becoming a
actually, I
monster.
might want this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like maybe
Well-
his greed for it is becoming a monster.
What?
Because he's talked about that in other song before, where
Becomes a monster.
he's becoming like I don't remember which one it was. Back on August D.
Oh.
Well, he's I don't know who it was. It might have been Yoongi who referenced this thing of like, yeah, where it's like it becomes so big and it takes you like
Does
you
it
have to be
turn you
careful. It was like
into
one
a
of his
monster
other
as well?
others August D thing where he was talking about how like it becomes kind of ugly with it.
Yeah.
Like it swallows you and greed takes over. I also think about like the shadow. Remind me when we're thinking about Map of the Soul. The shadow is the stuff, right? Like your deepest fears, like your dark side, right?
It's a part of you that you want to hide
Right.
from the world.
Yeah.
And so then I go back to this
But
thing
it's a
of
part you.
But it's a part
right.
of you.
It's like I then think about my growing shadow swallows me and becomes a monster. I think about on the flip side of not just the fame piece, but like if we think about the anxiety that he's talked about, how like
Don't lean out of the camera.
with all the lights and everything and like all the people and the bigger and bigger they get, the more attention and tension they have. And so he's constantly fighting that darker, like that part that he
That
tries to
part of-
hide of like being nervous around that. Like he's
Well, that, but also the idea that if you're thinking of it as in shadow is negative aspects of yourself. So it could be fear, could be anxiety, could be
Right.
those things. But it could also be when he's talking about how people are saying there's lights in the splendor and everything. Like it could be the greed, the
Yeah,
power,
exactly.
the control that comes with being a superstar.
Yeah.
And those are dark parts of you that you try. We always talk about how humble they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And
It's
how
a fear of
important
losing
it is.
that.
How important it is that they are humble people
Mhm.
for being so mega big. So it's like that's also part of it. Is like, is he also not only maybe fighting his anxieties and fears as YOONGI, but also as SUGA fighting back that greed monster?
Yeah.
Possibly.
And like the result of fame, because all of this before is saying I want to be these things. It goes back to what we were saying before. Like I want to be all these things, and look what comes with that, though.
Yeah. Oh, what was all
Oh,
that?
King.
Yeah, the king.
Mic drop. Anyone?
Yeah. Maybe also like a fear of falling.
Yep.
Like the higher and higher they
The
go,
fear
the
of
more he
failure.
feels the vertigo, the more he fears the fall. Wow. The monster. It's a good point, Mom. Here's like the monster side. Because the dark, the red,
this
the
is
red that's surrounding him.
we've gotten deeper.
We've gone deep into the shadow. Ooh,
Not
you see
just
the monster.
Whoa,
You see
right
it.
here.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
You
oops,
see-
sorry. Look. Oh, are you late
too? But it's in the shape. You see the mouth.
It's in the face. It's in
It's
the
in a face.
Yeah, it's in a face. Sticking out its tongue like. Ugh.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like in Persona too, where RM is speaking to the idea of his persona versus his real self.
Right.
It's your shadow versus your real self. We're just examining a different version of this. They're the same.
Yeah.
They're not it's part of you.
I mean, at some point you have to accept it, and I
Yeah.
think that this is. I think
I'm trying to figure.
this is exactly what it is. It's now accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, take it. This is you. This is you, baby.
I like that.
This is the freaking monster
This
speaking.
is the confrontation.
This is like the monster part of
This
him
is like-
speaking. This is this, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
motherfucker.
who he turned
We
into.
here.
You can
Yeah.
never break me. You can never break me off. This
That's
you must
woo.
know. We are one body was the sentence before
Yeah.
that. We are one body. Sometimes we will clash, but you can't break me off.
Wow, yeah.
This is dark.
But you know what? Maybe this is like YOONGI actually talking to SUGA. Like this is like maybe SUGA wants to shed YOONGI and just be SUGA. We're just creating a
Yeah.
monster, and he's like, nah, bro, you have to keep me. Like
Yeah.
regardless of anything, we're the same.
Yeah.
Like we're the same body. Like you can't shed me because he's telling like
The SUGA
SUGA
up on
there,
there.
yeah.
If we're going with the theme that this is YOONGI,
don't try to suppress me.
and SUGA is what's up on the top, right?
Well, I think
Okay.
both.
I'm
But
gonna answer this phone call. It's blowing me up. Sorry, honey. We're doing a reaction video. You are on speaker. We are in the middle of recording. I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't want you to say anything and judge. Okay?
You went to go get some eggs.
We will be going to get some eggs, baby. Forgive me. I don't want you to worry. We are fine. Be home. Okay, love you. Bye. He was blowing on my phone, you guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
no, it's okay.
Because you told him you went to get eggs.
I mean, I am getting eggs.
I know. You've been there for like an hour and a half.
Like 2 hours now.
Yes.
It was really busy.
Well, I don't want to lie to him.
Well, you
No.
did.
No, I have to get eggs.
Well, girl.
I have to get eggs.
I'm a fast woman.
Shit! I just want to enjoy this right now. Stick to yourself, goddammit.
So what you were saying, I think, is totally on point. Like that resonates with me. The whole idea that YOONGI and SUGA are talking to each other and they're having this dialogue of like, all right, at the end of the day, we are both present in this
We're
space,
together.
and we're gonna need to figure this shit out because it like right now you're
It's not
struggling.
gonna-
There's a
it's gonna-
struggle
it's gonna
happening.
consume him. It's
But
gonna
there
wreck
is a
him.
darker side to this too. I don't know if it's just YOONGI and like just SUGA, because you saw that transition to
That
a
was-
deeper,
that was
scary,
ugly. It was
like,
almost ugly.
So like sometimes
It's his shadow. Is it shadow? Is it his shadow and YOONGI and SUGA all? Sorry.
So, but sometimes though,
Yeah.
like your ego or your shadow is not always a negative thing.
Right.
Right.
We
Right.
assume that it is, but you know, like some people believe that if you allow your inner self, your ego, and who you are now to merge,
Yeah.
that you are actually extremely powerful.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like
Like
you
you
are
are
the
yourself.
monster
You're
might
authentic.
not necessarily be like,
ugly with
something
it.
negative, and I'm trying to, be XYZ, but it might just be like, I'm extremely powerful now.
Right.
How will the world see
How
me?
can
They'll
you,
kind of see me in a
how
darker
will you
way.
showcase this?
Well, and I think too, like with the
Yeah.
persona and that whole structure that is talked about, the
Yeah.
map of the soul, like all that jazz, it's talking about things that society puts in place.
Yeah.
Like the whole reason a persona exists is because we're trying to put forward what we believe any particular audience wants or expects from us. So I have a persona with my colleagues, I have a persona with the youth I work with, I have a persona with my family, With that, like
who are you?
right. So then
who you are.
it's all socially constructed. That's how the persona is created. Like that's why
Right.
we have it. And then the shadow, I think, is exactly what you're saying. It's like that's the
Equal and
stuff
opposite.
that we hide because we think we have to.
Out of all the people to personify this,
Uh-huh.
I guess
Is
they
Yoongi.
picked the extreme,
Yes.
like the best person for. I just wanna-
Absolutely.
I'm
I
a
agree.
Yoongi stan, and I
All
I
bias
will go
aside.
hard for him, but like even put that aside, like I
Like,
think they
legitimately.
picked the best person.
We know that he wants to continue doing this. He has said that in the last year, like that's the happiest he's ever been. So we
Yeah.
know that he is happy in the world that he's in,
I know.
and
My baby didn't grow.
and there is still
A cost.
a cost,
Yeah.
right? So that's what he's trying to say here, I think. It's
You
interesting because you
are
see
me.
the cameras going both directions.
Yeah. Well then.
Well, okay then.
So warm.
Anything else you guys want to say? Anything else? Any other thoughts? That this was amazing?
Yoongi, we
love
love you.
I love it. Well
We
played.
love you, Yoongi.
Quintana.
We love you a lot.
And I'm gonna try to make them come back and do this again.
Yes.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Pew 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 pew. What's happening? My stomach.
Did you end recording?
Fluffy girl problems.
Oh yeah.
That's what Val says all the time at work. Fluffy girl problems.
Yes. 2 hours later.
Okay, we're this is post video. We've actually been sitting here for like hours doing a bunch of stuff.
2 hours to
Yeah,
be exact. It's
2
11:21
hours
right
later.
now.
And there was something that we wanted to say because we were watching Smash and we were talking and we're like fixing our theories up a little bit. So she made a point. She was like, we were like, man, what is this space? We're like, oh, it's just aesthetic. But then
Right.
you said what?
So basically, what ends up
Here,
happening.
yeah, I like it.
So what ends up happening is that you see like where he's on the stage, but then he's also on a box. So he's on this so if you go to the next scene, you see the shards. He's looking up. So if you play it here, he's actually looking up to the top, and he's telling them to shh. So basically, what we've determined is that he's in this box.
He's in the stage. He's in the box.
So you have SUGA, the persona, on top,
On the stage.
and you have Yoongi.
In the upside down.
In the upside down,
In
which
the
is something we
upside down.
joked about. And the
Yeah.
first thing I was like, what if because I was like, it's
Yeah.
weird because the shadows are crawling. It's not like they're
like
just the hands.
hovering.
It's like it almost looks like they're sitting on top trying to get in from
Yeah.
above, and it looks like Yoongi's looking up for me. And it felt like. It's like we were joking. He's in the upside down, but then we're like, no, it really
really is,
feels
yeah.
he's in the upside down. This is the stage. This is inside the stage. He's up beneath it.
Right.
So
He's in
what,
that
what we're
box.
saying is he's in there.
Yep.
So we're saying is that the person on top of the stage is
It's-
persona.
it's
It's
persona.
his.
It's
It's
SUGA.
SUGA.
Yeah.
That's the persona.
Yeah.
And inside the stage, in it, is
It's
Yoongi. Because he's got the Y
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
jacket. That's Yoongi. Above the stage is persona.
Yep.
The one in the crowd is the shadow. So there are 3 characters we're seeing here.
This trails back to Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yeah.
When they're in that room, and it's a similar color in that little
The green.
glass floor.
Mhm.
And is that also the stage?
Well,
too?
in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the green is always representing the.
Power.
It's representing
I forget.
the drink, the intoxication
Yes.
and illusion
The temptation.
and temptation.
Yes.
So the green is representing that inside when you're looking at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. At
Yes.
least that's my opinion,
Yes.
because it's the same color as absinthe. Green
Yes.
is absinthe,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you see all of them like either drink it or cry it or the
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
So in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, it's representing temptation, all that stuff, right? So if you're putting that idea in here, the green is only visible when we see Yoongi.
Yes.
And it's Yoongi standing on the green, which is the upside down of the stage.
Yep.
So if the stage is the temptation
That
and
is- and
the thing that you're looking for and the thing that you're trying to reach and the you know what I mean? If that's what you're relating it to, because outside in the real world it's not that color. It's only inside Yoongi's world
And
that it's that
it's
color.
really interesting because when you start to actually think about it, there's a point where you don't see the Yoongi in the box anymore.
Yeah.
There's a point. But you start to see the figure that's in the mirrors. And so does that mean that is the Yoongi that has now been the monster, who has been finalized as everything?
We just wanted to like quick come back and say that because we gathered some thoughts 2 hours later.
Yeah, we've been
and
hours
wanted to be
later.
like, we need it, so I'm gonna cut this in somehow. I don't know how.
Okay.
For real, bye. Bye bye. Okay.